Good evening. I need to talk to the women. I need to talk to the men. If y'all have children and you're not with the fathers, ladies and fellas, you can't stand the woman, or y'all just don't get along. We're in a world today. We're in a society today. I live in Baltimore, Maryland, where our children are dying left and right. So if you guys are in a situation that I just described, like, it's time to bite the bullet. It's time to put your big girl panties on. It's time to put your big boy boxes on and suck it up, buttercups, and get in your children's lives. Get involved. Be active. No matter what the situation is between you two. Because at some point you could stand each other for long enough, so that because you created a life. Maybe, woman, you was being vindictive and spiteful, and you laid down with that man and you created a life. Or, man, maybe you was just being caught up in a moment and you had a woman at home and you just, again, got caught up in a moment and you did something, and, now, 9 months later, here's a new life here on this earth. We have to learn to stick and stay and figure it out. We got to learn to call on God. We got to learn to plead the blood of Jesus, because our young men and now our young women are dying left and right. And then you have kids who are growing up full of rage and full of hatred, because they're like, why wasn't I good enough for my father to stick around? Why was I not good enough for my mother to stick around and raise me? And then you have the mother who feels like, why wasn't I good enough for him to stay with me to help raise this child? We got to get it together. We got to get it together, like we really do. As I'm doing this video and I'm looking at my shirt and it says Melanin Queen, it's almost like a disservice. I'm doing myself a disservice. I'm doing my daughters a disservice, because how is it that I look at myself like a queen and then I allow somebody to just treat me any old kind of way, to handle me any old kind of way? Now is the time, men and women, to fix it. We have to fix it. We must fix it. Because life ain't getting no easier out here. The way that we're going and the way that we are allowing things to be is not making it right. And because it's not making it right, now is the time to change it and fix it. We need to go back to the old ways of how things were. Yeah, they did that thing back in the day, but at the end of the day, home was taken care of. These children weren't running around in the street disrespecting their elders like they do. Let a child disrespect their elder back in the day. And I was raised with old school principles. You disrespect someone older than you, even 5 years older than you, that's an elder. You disrespect somebody, you're not only going to get it from your mother and father, you're going to get it from the auntie, the uncle, the big mama, the cousin, the older sister, the older brother. Like, you're going to hear it, because at the end of the day, respect goes a long way. And we got to learn to teach our kids to pull their pants up, put a belt on. My son ain't allowed to sag his pants. I wish he would. And I wish my daughters would bring a boy home, tell me this my boyfriend or this my friend, but his pants hanging down off his tail and his pants tighter than my leggings. Boy, get out my face. I don't want me him. He ain't been brought up right. And if I tell him, young man, pull your pants up, and he give me attitude, you definitely better run for the hills, because you can't come around here. Y'all, we got to get back to raising our children and stop trying to be their friends. We're not your friend. I tell my children all the time. They're 20, 18, and 12 at this point. I tell my children all the time, I am not your friend. I am your mother first and your ear second. Now, I want you to tell me where you heard friend in there. I ain't my children's friend. I am my children's mother, and I parent them. And whether they like it or not, I let them know what it is that they need to know, as opposed to just sugarcoating everything for them. I ain't sugarcoating nothing, because guess what? The world ain't going to be kind to them. So I tell my children exactly what it is. I tell them what they need to know, not what they want to hear. And I kick it to them raw, straight, no chaser. I have to, because as a single mother, this is what I have to do. Fathers, y'all need to get back in your children's lives. Mothers who ran away from their responsibilities, y'all need to get back into your children's lives. Your children's lives matter, okay? The children's lives matter. And if we start while they're here and stop waiting until they're here to raise them, we'll have a better race. And I'm far from racist. Because my granddaddy white. Okay? Far from racist. But we, as a race, my black people, my melanin people, we need to get it together. We are pulling each other down every day, whether it's with a gun or with our mouths. We're pulling each other down. And our actions. Hashtag gun is an action. You choosing to pull a gun. You can learn to talk things out. But parents, you have to start parenting again. Stop thinking it's cute to allow your kids to cuss somebody out. And you laughing and recording and kikiing it out. No, it ain't funny. We need to get back to loving each other. We really do. Don't just love each other when it's convenient for you. Love each other, period. And stop fighting evil with evil. Fight evil with love. And I'm working on that. At 39 years grown, I'm working on fighting evil with love. Even when I'm not wrong, I apologize. I even apologize to my children. If they see me acting out of pocket, I apologize to them. And when I catch myself acting out of pocket, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to teach them to do something different. How can I teach them to do something different and I'm acting ugly? Y'all, we got to do better. All right? We got to do better. You don't have to like and share this video. But trust and believe me, I know that this video is for somebody. It's going to reach somebody. It's going to teach somebody. I'm not perfect. Again, I'm 39 and I'm still growing. I'm still changing actions that I learned and picked up along the way. I ain't perfect, but change got to start somewhere. And if that means it starts with me and in my home and in my children and in the people that are connected to them, guess what? The change is going to start. And it's starting right now. So, ladies, gentlemen, please figure it out. Call your child's mother. And call your son's father. Call your daughter's father. Call the person that you laid down and you connected with. And you made a child with. Call them. And if it means you got to bite the bullet and apologize for whatever it is so that you guys can parent together, do that. Co-parenting ain't hard. It's very easy. And especially when you got God in it. When you put God in it, oh, come on now. Come on now. No matter what religion you are, you can be Jewish, you can be Christian, you can be Muslim, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Just as long as you got God in it, it makes everything that more greater and that more easier. So, let's fix it now before it's way too late. Our children's lives matter. It matters to me. Do it matter to you? Let's figure it out, people.